Phrasal verbs are a combination of a core verb and a verbal particle. A verbal particle is part of a verb. It is not a preposition or an adverb. Out is a common verbal particle. But what is out contributing to a phrasal verb? How is the verbal particle out different from the preposition out? Verbal particles are based on prepositions and adverbs, but they aren't the same. We have to start with the meanings of prepositions and adverbs to understand the meanings of verbal particles. The preposition out means not surrounded by a boundary. If I say, John walked out of the room, I mean that he walked until the room was no longer surrounding him. He passed the boundary of the room. When out becomes a verbal particle, the meaning changes to something more abstract. It can become like a metaphor. The meaning can be stretched. The most basic meaning of out is not surrounded by a boundary. Let's imagine a room with people in it. One person walks out of the room. Then another person walks out of the room. This continues until the room is empty. If we take the meaning of out to this extreme, it means depletion. Let's look at some examples. The wind blew out my candle. The wind caused my candle to stop burning. Because I bought out my sister, I now get all the profit from the store. I bought all of my sister's stock in the store. There's no more stock to buy because I now have all of it. The candle eventually burned out. The candle stopped burning because there was no more wax. What difference does out make? The particle out shows that something is completely depleted or exhausted. So to recap, when out is a preposition, it means not surrounded by a boundary. When out is a verbal particle, one of its meanings is depletion.